first topic, adhikarana, is Jidnyasa adhikarana. Jidnyasa adhikarana is the topic wherein the Atma Vichara, Brahma Vichara is being discussed. As we already know, adhikarana, a topic, comprises 5 aspects. Vishaya, subject matter, then Vishaya, that is doubt, Samshaya, second one. Third one is Purvapaksha, contrary proposition, contra view, or a prima facie, that is a problem. Finally, then comes Siddhanta. Siddhanta is doctrine. The doctrine. Fifth also is there, that is Sangati, relevancy, which is we have to infer. Generally, this is not discussed in the Tikas, etc. We have to find it out. Now, the topic of the first sutra, which is in the Jidnyasadhikarana, is inquiry based on the Brihadaranyaka statement Atma va are shrotavyaha. For darshana of Atma, what is necessary is the Shravana. And what is Shravana? Vichara. Shravana is Vichara. The Vichara has to be taken to. And that means Vichara means Vedanta Mimamsa. A Puja Mimamsa is a Puja Vichara wherein the Vedantic statements are ascertained to establish the exact import of them, free from any doubt or vagueness. Based on, and it is ascertained based on reasonings. So therefore now, Shrotavyaha, this is the injunction from the Brihadaranyaka based on which the first sutra Athato Brahma Jidnyasa is being composed. So what is the Vishaya of the Adhikarana now? Vedanta Vishayaka Mimamsa. No doubt it is a Mimamsa, inquiry regarding Vedanta, but what exactly is the precise subject matter of this Vedanta Mimamsa? So that is Jiva Brahma Aikya. So Jiva Brahma Aikya. Jiva is identical with Brahma. In true nature, in Swarupa, Jiva is nothing but Brahma Swarupa. This is the Vishaya, and for which you are taking to an inquiry. Now, this inquiry can be useful and relevant provided that Vishaya you are talking, what is that Vishaya? Jiva Brahma Aikya really holds good. If we have got certain evidences that Jiva Brahma cannot hold good, what is the point in you are unnecessarily entering into the discussion as such? Again, let us take for granted Jiva and Brahma are identical. So what? What are we going to get out of it? What is the result out of that? What is the prayojana? So therefore, if an inquiry has to be conducted, first of all, we should be very clear about the valid subject matter Vishaya and the phala, the result which is relevant to us, which is very, very useful, with the worthy of accomplishment. So these two need to be ascertained. Now there comes the role of Purvapaksha, contrary proposition. Sir, Jiva Brahma Aikya is not possible. Why? I can give you direct evidences. What are the evidences? Look, I can give you 2 pramanas to show that Jiva and Brahma cannot be identical. How? Take our own experience. We Jiva, me and you are Jiva or not? Huh? Are you Brahma? Come on, tell me. See, at least we know this much. What is Brahma? Satyam Jnanam Anantam Satchidananda Swarupam Paramananda Swarupa Janma Marana Rahita Vikara Rahita Shad Vikara Rahita. This is Brahma or not? So, who has told? Shruti. Are you so? Come on. What is their experience? What is our experience? Anything but this. Because we moment by moment we are experiencing, we are mortal, we have got janma, we have got marana, we are subject to shad vikaras, we are subject to shad vikaras, and death, etc. Is there. Happy ananda? Do you ask ananda? It's a rare commodity. Even if it comes, it is what? Before you could enjoy it, slips off as such. So how is it possible? So therefore, Pratyaksha Pramana proves that Jiva Brahma identity is not possible. Number two evidence is inference. What is inference? Look, will you agree to this much? That as an individual Jiva, we have got Kartrutva, doership, Bhoktritva, the status of being experiencer, Samsaritva, getting subjected to Sukha Dukkhatmaka Samsara. Janma, is there or not? What is Brahma? Akarta, Abhokta, Asamsari. When these two features are right opposed to each other, like Timira Tejavat. Timira Tejavat means light and darkness. When these are opposed, how dare you can see the inference? See, Jiva Brahma Aikya is not possible. The Pratijna. Hetu, the reason, because Jiva is endowed with Kartrutva, Bhoktritva, Samsaritva, and Brahma is endowed with Akartrutva, Abhoktritva, Asamsaritva. These are right opposite features like Tejas Timiravat. Therefore, the inference is Jiva Brahma is not possible. The identity is not possible. So this is the Purvapaksha. When such a Purvapaksha says, Siddhanta comes, Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. We may say, what relevance has got Athato Brahma Jidnyasa when this is? That Athato, Sutra it is, that Athato Brahma Jidnyasa proves that Jiva Brahma Aikya is possible and Prayojana is there. So let us see now, with this background, let us see that this Tika. Take page 3, Motilal Banarsidas edition, 3 Tikas, Ratna Prabha, Bhamati, Nyaya Nirnaya, 3 Tikas are there, the biggest book. Because somebody was repeatedly asking me, which book, which book, which book? That's actually, this is the book. So they say, now take line 11. Earlier sentence we have already seen. Tat kim arabdhavyam nava iti vishaya prayojana sambhava sambhavabhyam samshayaha. A doubt is here. See, look, one of the aspect of this, what is it? The adhikarana is samshaya, a doubt. What is the doubt? It says, tat kim arabdhavyam. What is that? Tat means what? That Vedanta Mimamsa, based on Shrotavyaha, should we begin it? Kim va, is otherwise say, Aradhyam nava iti, should we not begin? Iti samshayaha. See, just you can, while explaining, you can go through that, glance on that Sanskrit sentence. See, this is how language is learned. If not anything, at the end of Brahmasutra, you will be very, very familiar with Sanskrit language. The fright of Sanskrit language will totally go. Adhyatma, literature, etc., different thing, because that is a different type of language itself as such. But as far as Adhyatma Shastra is concerned, that is that. I also learned that way only. Don't think that none of these things were taught to us. Whatever taught to us are limited as by efforts only we can develop that. See, Arabdhavyam Nava. What is to be Arabdhavyam? Shastra, inquiry should be conducted or not. Why, sir? Why do you get such a dought? Reason gives, he says, Say Vishaya Prayojana Sambhava Sambhavabhyam. Vishaya and Prayojana, if Sambhava means if these two are possible, we should certainly conduct the inquiry. Asambhava, if Vishaya and Prayojana, valid subject matter and utility is not proved, then we should not conduct the inquiry. So this is what Samshayaha. So Samshaya. Now what you have to prove now? Vishaya and Prayojana. Before that, how do you say Vishaya and Prayojana are not possible? So Vedanta says, sir, I have got certain evidences. What are those? Continuing. Tatra na aham brahmeti bhedagrahi pratyakshena. So tatra means when, see, tatra is in that case, under those circumstances. What is in that case? When such a doubt has cropped up. What doubt has cropped up? Should we conduct the inquiry or not? If Vishaya Prayojana is there, we should certainly conduct the inquiry. If Vishaya Prayojana is not there, unnecessary waste of time. See, why are you saying like PhD on the teeth of the crow? What are it? At least the fellow will get a degree. With that he can do something. But for others, it's useless. What are you going to do? They say it's a Kakadanta Pariksha. Investigation into the teeth of a crow. A futile attempt is, why do you understand? So if valid Vishaya Prayojana, certainly we should take to. So therefore doubt is, see, look here. Tatra, when such a doubt comes, aham brahma na iti bhedagrahi pratyakshena. First evidence, what is that? Bhedagrahi pratyaksha. Pratyaksha here means direct experience, which points out what the bheda. What bheda? I am separate and Brahma is separate. So therefore, aham brahmana, I am not Brahma. Why? Because this direct distinction between me and Brahma is very universally experienced, pratyaksha. Okay, fine. Now he gives the anumana. What is that anumana inference? Kartrutva akartrutvadi viruddha dharmavatva lingaka anumanena. Inference is, it has got linga, certain signs. What are those? Kartrutva akartrutvadi viruddha dharmavatva linga. Linga dharmavatva means endowed with these dharmas. What dharmas they are? Viruddha dharma, opposed features. What are the opposed features? Kartrutva, the status of being a doer, which is that jiva. Akartrutva, the status of being not a doer, Brahma. Adi for bhoktrutva, jiva. Abhoktrutva, so who? Brahma. Samsaritva, jiva. Asamsaritva, Brahma. So Adi. Viruddha lingaka anumanena, how? Tejastimiravat, we have to add that. Tejastimiravat, light, the light and darkness, these are opposite features. Will you not infer? Wherever opposite features are there, both cannot be one and the same. Light and darkness cannot be one and the same, like that. We have the anumanena cha. So because of this inference, how many evidences are there against? Two. Direct perception which reveals that Jiva and Brahma are distinct. Again, inference also points out both can't be one and the same. So therefore I say Virodhancha Brahmatmanoho aikyasya vishayasya asambhava. Aikyasya, identity of Vishaya. What is the Vishaya? Brahmatmanoho aikya. Jiva and Brahma are identical. This subject matter, this topic is not possible. Like Pratyaksha and Anumana goes against it. So therefore, what is ruled out by this Purvapaksha? Jiva Brahma. This cannot be the subject matter. Now Prayojana. He says Prayojana, utility is not possible. You can't get a valid result out of this. What is the useful result out of this? Why? He says, listen. Satyabandhasya jnanat nivritti rupa phalasambhavat. See, when I read, I split the sandhis also. So phrases I give, because see, Satya bandhasya, see now, jnanat nivritti. You should be able to know jnanat. See, those who know little Sanskrit, jnana, fifth case, nivritti. Jnana nivritti means scratch your head. What is it? Jnana nivritti. Jnana nivritti. Jnanat nivritti rupa phalasya asambhava. So, what Vedanta says, you gain Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, thereby what will they get? Your bandha, your bondage is going to get destroyed. Is it not? He says, do you know what is the nature of bondage? Bondage is Satyam. Satyam is what? Trikali api tishtati. It is not going to get destroyed. It is true, real. Real means a real thing has no destruction. And you are talking of elimination of bondage by what? Jnana. Jnana. How come any knowledge destroy something which is real? See, look. Do you know what the jnana can do? Jnana can remove ignorance, but it can't ignorance and the consequences of ignorance. Knowledge can destroy ignorance and the consequences of ignorance. It can't destroy the real thing. So therefore it says, Satya bandhasya, bondage being real, jnanat nivritti rupa phala sambhava. Such a phala, what type of phala? By jnana, by knowledge, what happens? This bondage gets destroyed. Phalasya asambhavat. So therefore what? Na arambhaniyam. Shastra vicharam na arambhaniyam. Shastra vichara, inquiry into the Vedanta Shastra should not be conducted. Why are you wasting time? Better do something else. Unnecessarily early morning coming here, it is useless. Inquiry you are taking to. So why is it necessary? Na arambhaniyam iti, you can add there, pura pakshe prapti. This is the pura paksha. So this is the iti, pura pakshe. You know, don't write pura paksha. Pupa is enough. Pupa. Or still you want with PP. PP. The PP or pupa, that is a pura paksha, because this fellow is coming repeatedly, will be coming as such. PP also will do. Short forms will do. So pura pakshe prapti means it is like a stay order now. What is stay order? Don't conduct the inquiry. Why? There is no valid vishaya, there is no useful research. So therefore, iti prapti siddhantaha. So siddhanta, the doctrine, Vedantic doctrine says, athato brahma jidnyasa iti. You see what is that? Athato brahma jidnyasa. So now, this brahma jidnyasa means what is implied there? Sir, what you have said is not correct. We are going to prove it now. So that is a prima facie. See, even a crime is registered, all that is done with prima facie, this thing, provided it is proved. If it is disproved, then where is the question of that? So like that, yes, this we can do that. We can admit the case now. We can admit the case because prima facie two evidences are there. What is that? Pratyaksha and Anumana. Therefore, we can't just brush aside the Pura Paksha. So that is a Siddhanta. What is Siddhanta? No. What is it? The inquiry has to be conducted. What is implied there? Vishaya Prayojana, valid Vishaya Prayojana are there. We can prove it now. Atra. Atra means in the Shruti. No, not Shruti. In the Sutra. Athato Brahma Jidnyasa. See. Athato Brahma Jidnyasa Sutra is based on Atma va are Shotavya. So therefore, meaning of both must be one and the same or not. So the meaning of the sutra must be synonymous to the injunction Atma va are Shrotavya. Shrotavya. So therefore it says So that being the case, you say you say atra, in this sutra, Shravana vidhi samanarthatvaya. Samanarthatvaya, to get a synonymous meaning with the Shravana vidhi. Who? A synonymous meaning. Synonymous means what? Having the same meaning. Synonymous meaning of sutra. Synonymous with what? Shravana vidhi. Atmavare shrotavya. Samanarthatvaya. So that being a sutra, it is not very clear. You know what it should have done? Kartavya iti padam adhyahartavyam. In the sutra, athato brahma jidnyasa, one adhyahara has to be made. You know what is adhyahara? To complete a sentence, some word or phrase have to be added based on the meaning of the sentence. Means whatever that phrase is able to convey, is going to convey the meaning, to complete it, because this is not a complete sentence. So therefore complete whatever word or words you are supplementing, that is what is called as the adhyahara. So therefore here, athato brahma jidnyasa, this is incomplete, and it has to give the meaning of what? Atmavare shrotavya. Atma vichara should be conducted, and therefore say Shravana vidhi samanarthatvaya kartavya iti padam adhyahartavyam. So what we have to do? We have to do the adhyahara, addition of the word kartavya. So therefore athato brahma jidnyasa kartavya. So you have to add in bracket kartavya. Why bracket? It is not the part of the sutra, but without that word the sentence is not going to be complete. Ataha brahma jidnyasa kartavya. Now he says, the Tikakara supports his statement, says Bhashyakara himself has done this. So he continues, Adhyahritam cha bhashyakrita. This is what is supplemented by who? Bhashyakara, Bhashyakrita, Brahma jidnyasa kartavya iti. So he adds the word kartavya. Brahma jidnyasa should be taken to. So that means what is now established? In the sutra, you have to add the word kartavya. But problem is there. What is that problem? Brahma jidnyasa, in that Brahma is okay. Jidnyasa is there, no? In that jidnyasa, one verb is there, one suffix is there. This verb and the suffix cannot have any syntactical connection with kartavya. I will explain that. Let us first know jidnyasa. You know, there is what is called as desiderative. English high school grammar. Desiderative. Desiderative form expresses the desire. Desire to eat. That is what is called desiderative. In Sanskrit it is called sannanta. Sannanta means to the verb you add the san pratyaya. San pratyaya is a desiderative suffix. When that is there, whatever forms comes, that expresses the desire. Now see, take this. Jidnyasa. Jidnyasa, this word has, this is a desiderative form as such. Desire to know. It has got verbal root called dhatu, jna. Jna means to know. Then it has got, actually jna has become jidnya. There are certain rules for that. Jna has become jidnya. Then sa is there, no? That is actually sun. Sun pratyaya, not S-U-N, not English sun. So sun. that sun by transformation has become sa. In short, in jidnyasa, verbal root, what is it? Jna. It is called prakriti. It is called prakriti in Sanskrit. And the suffix sa, sun, it is called pratyaya. He says this kartavya cannot have a syntactical connection with the jna and sa. So that's why I say, let us see. So he says tatra, when the satya adhyara kartavya has to be supplemented. Prakriti pratyayarthayoho jnanechayoho. Prakriti artha is jnana. Then pratyaya means suffix is what? Ichha. Sun, desiderative, expresses the desire. Ichhayoho. Says kartavyatva ananvayat. Kartavyatva, to be done, cannot be connected. In the sense, you look here. To jna, know, jna, to know, and desiring sa, san pratyaya, cannot have connection with kartavya. We can, in language, such phrases are not there. Can you say, to know, desire should be done? No, not that. It is to know should be done. Come on, is it? Is such usage is there? To know should be done? It is not. Desire should be done? No, we don't say. Desire should be done. These both usages are not possible. Therefore, your supplementing word, sadhyara, can't fit in the thing. So therefore, what is to be done now? When direct connection is not possible, direct meaning is not relevant, you have to go for the implied meaning. So therefore, it says, kartavyatva ananvayat means being not related to, being incongruous, being not possible to connect. Falibhutam. So result of jna. What is the result of to know is what? Knowledge, jnana. So therefore what we should do? He says falibhutam jnanam. Here jnanam is aparoksha jnanam. Jahal lakshanaya uchyate. By an implied sense called as jahal lakshana vritti. It is just like red runs. What sense can you make? Red runs. Then I will give Sandarbha. On Mahalakshmi ground, race course, on Sunday afternoon, red runs. Red horse runs. Shono dhavati. Red runs means Shona Ashwaha dhavati. What you have done? You have retained the red, supplemented the horse. Like guns march. Guns can't march. Means what? Soldiers carrying the guns are marching. This is called ajahal lakshana. You don't give up but add something. So therefore, to know you are not giving up, but you are talking something that is jnana. So therefore, jna, jidnya, in that jidnyasa, jna means what? Jnanam. So therefore, jahal lakshana uchate. Pratyayena. What is pratyaya? Suffix. Denoting what? Ichha, desire, because it is a desiderative. Jidnyasa is a desiderative form. So therefore, pratyayena. Ichha sadhyaha vicharaha jahal lakshanaya uchyate. Uchyate to be brought. Ichha sadhyaha vicharaha. The atma vichara, which is accomplished through a desire. You entertain a desire. You entertain a desire to conduct the inquiry. So therefore he says, so ichha sadhyaha vicharaha jahal lakshanaya. He says it is by jahal lakshana. What is that? You give up the thing and take something related. For example, Gangayam Ghoshaha, hamlet, village on the Ganges. Can there be village on the Ganges? What is Ganga? River. No. But a statement is made, the hamlet on the Ganges. So we know Ganges being a river, there cannot be any hamlet. So therefore what you have to do? Give up Ganga, take something related, Ganges bank. So what does it mean? The hamlet on the Ganges bank. So what you have done? Ganga you have given up, something related you have taken to. Like that what you do? That here, Jahal Lakshanaya, you give up the desire, but take the Vichara, Atma Vichara, accomplished through what? Entertaining the desire. So entertaining the desire. So therefore so that in the case Vicharaha Jal Lakshanaya. So then what has happened now? In Brahma Jidnyasa, Brahma is Brahma. Jna stands for Aparoksha Jnana. Sa stands for Atma Vichara, Brahma Vichara. So now, because of this, the final meaning of Athato Brahma Jidnyasa Kartava. Of course, Athata separate meaning when we will discuss when the actual sutra is being studied. Brahma Jidnyasa Kartavya means this continuing. Tathacha Brahma Jnanaya Vicharaha Kartavyaha iti Sutrasya Shrautaha Arthaha Sampadyate. Tathacha, accordingly, by Madhyara and having taken Jahal Lakshana, Ajal Lakshana, Brahma Jnanaya, to gain the Brahma Jnana, what should be done? Vicharaha Kartavyaha, one has to take to inquiry. Does it make sense or not? No? It makes the sense. See, Vicharaha Kartavya iti Sutrasya Shrautarthaha. Shrautartha means meaning in accordance, it's the basis. What is that? Atmavare Shrotavyaha. So therefore Shrautarthaha Sampadyate is gain. Sampadyate is gain. Now, this is we have to prove now whether there is Vishaya or yes, Vishaya and Prayojana. Huh? Now for that, it says, first let us take whether there is a Phala or not. Tatra. Tatra means when the Jnana word, the Jna word in the sutra by implication means Jnana. So what is the meaning of the word sutra now? You should conduct the inquiry to gain the Brahma Jnana. That shows this Brahma Jnana is going to give us the result. Is it not? Result. Huh? And what is going to be the result? Moksha. Say that problem comes there. Anarthasya satyatve. If this bondage, kartrutva, bhoktrutva, rupa, bandha, if that anartha means calamity. Calamity stands for samsara. Anarthasya satyatve, if it is satya, if it is real, jnanamatrat nivritya yoga. Only by jnana, nivritti ayoga means it is not possible to remove, destroy bandha, that is anartha, calamitous bondage, ayoga. So what should be done now? See, look. If anartha rupa samsara bondage is real, it cannot go with the knowledge. Shruti is very emphatic. Jnanad evatu kaivalya. What should be the alternative now? See, jnana removes the bondage is unquestionable because the highest pramana Shruti says jnanad evatu kaivalya. And if that bondage is real, no knowledge can remove the bondage. What is the corollary? that bondage, anartha, must be false. That anartha must be false. See, look, this is rope. When that knowledge can remove that this is snake, only if that snake is false, is it not? Otherwise will not happen. This is gold. This is ordinary metal. तो हो गया, क्या हो गया? गोल्ड हो गया. सब कुछ काम करने की जरूरत भी नहीं है. ऐसा हो जाएगा. So not that way. See, that's what this is rope can remove the fear, etc., and the knowledge, the earlier concept that this is snake, because it was not actually a snake, but it was only a rope. But you mistook it for a snake. Likewise, Jiva doesn't have samsara, but has assumed that he is a samsari, and therefore what? That samsara, anartha, the kartrutva, bhoktrutva, rupa, bandha, being false, knowledge, what does it do? Knowledge removes your Brahma, your delusion, your erroneous knowledge, your erroneous ascertainment. Jnana has got capacity or not? Yes, knowledge has got. So therefore say for jnanasya okay. Tatra तथा च तत्र ज्ञानस्य स्वतः फलत्व अयोगा नहीं yes this sentence we had omitted. This sentence we had I took straight away tatra anarthasya satyatve jnanamatra nivrittya yogat adhyastatvam vaktavyam. So that is what we are going to come. See, if bandha anartha is satya, knowledge cannot remove it, and knowledge does remove because Shruti statement is there, Pramana is there. Therefore, that bandha anartha must be what? Adhyasta. Adhyasta means it is a mistaken notion, erroneous ascertainment. It is something false. This adhyasta word is going to come. The moment adhyasta comes, straight away say anruta, false. And what is adhyasa? Mistaking one thing for the other. Delusion. So delusion, mistaking one thing for the other. Generally called as what? Superimposition. Super. Adhi asa. Keeping something on the top of, as it were, as such. So therefore, you are denying the actual existence of thing and superimposing or making that mistaking it to be something else. So therefore I say that before that you have to say tatra jnanasya swataha falatva yoga. See, knowledge by itself cannot be result. It should be very understood properly. Any knowledge by itself cannot be the phala. What does it do? Knowledge can be a means, sadhana, upaya for either sukha prapti or sukha sadhana prapti, or it can be means for dukkha nivritti or dukkha nivritti sadhana. Any knowledge can serve us as a upaya, a sadhana, means to get either happiness or the means of happiness. Again, it can serve as the means of getting rid of sorrow or gaining the means by which you can terminate the sorrow. But knowledge can directly by itself cannot be the phala. So therefore it says, phalatva yoga pramatritva kartritva bhoktrutvatmakanartha nivartakatvena phalatvam vaktavyam. So we have to say knowledge is fruitful. It is capable of giving the result. How? Nivartakatvena eva. By eliminating what? Kartrutva bhoktrutvatmaka. Bhoktrutva swarupa anartha. Anartha stands for samsara. Samsara, which is presented in terms of doership, bhoktritva, the status of being, experiencer, etc. So therefore knowledge becomes fruitful how? By removing the anartha rupa samsara, which is presented in terms of kartrutva, bhoktritva, etc. That should be phalatma. Now that anartha. If that anartha rupa bandha is satya, we are seeing anarthasya satyatve jnanamatra nivritya yoga. So by mere knowledge it cannot be destroyed. Therefore what should be done? Adhyastatvam means, note it, mithyatvam. Adhyastatvam means mithyatvam. Vaktavyam. Vaktavyam should be told. Iti so bandhasya adhyastatvam arthat suchitam. So in the sutra, arthat, in the implied sense, what is hinted that the bondage is false. Bondage is false. So therefore, inquiry should be conducted provided Vishaya Prayojana are proved. So Vishaya Prayojana. And we have seen what is the meaning of the sutra. Jnana destroys the bondage. If Jnana destroys bondage, the bondage must be false. You see? Therefore, this false nature, the false nature of this bondage proves the Vishaya and Prayojana. Proves the Vishaya Prayojana. So therefore, do you know? Brahmasutras or Vedanta Mimamsa has got what is it? This Vishaya and Prayojana is proved by the false nature of the bondage. So adhyasta nature of the bondage. That is why so much of importance for adhyasa. So much of importance for adhyasa. So that is it. Let us see now. Tacha. Tacha means adhyastatvam. Bondage. See, these pronouns come, no? You should be. It's very difficult to fix the meaning of this pronoun. Actually, there is nothing wrong, is it? What is there is? You have to go to the earlier portion and find what is the noun as such. But still it becomes many times difficult as such. Tacha means adhyastatvam. Shastrasya vishaya prayojanatva siddhi hetu. It the hetu, the means to siddhi, to prove the vishaya, the valid subject, and prayojana, the utility of shastra. What proves this? Adhyastatva. Bandhana is adhyasta, false, because it is superimposed. Some mistake is there, some erroneous ascertainment is there. That is the one which proves the Vishaya and Prayojana. So therefore, should we begin the inquiry or not? Yes. Should. Why? Vishaya Prayojana is that. How do you say so? Bondage is false, superimposed. And because that superimposition, adhyasa proves the Vishaya and Prayojana of the district. So like a lawyer, you know, Tathahi, accordingly, Shastram Arabdhavyam. What Shastra? Vedanta Vishayaka Mimamsa Shastra should be Arabdhavyam, should be. It says it should be, because that means to begin. Why? See the tika. Vishaya Prayojana Vatva. Vishaya Prayojana Vatva means being endowed. Fifth case, because of being endowed with valid subject matter. What is the Vishaya? Jiva Brahma Aikya. And what is Prayojana? Bandha Nirasa means moksha. How? For which an illustration given. Bhojanadivat. like bhojana adivat, like eating the food, etc. Adi for taking the medicine. So why? For eating, there is Vishaya or Prayojana. Vishaya and Prayojana are there or not? What is Vishaya? You are hungry. Menu is afterwards. Menu baad mein. You are hungry. There is an occasion. There is an occasion because you are hungry. Therefore, what food is required? What is the Prayojana? Hunger is appeased and it gives you nourishment. Pushti. Pushti. Is it not? So therefore, food should be eaten or not?
Yes.
Then medicine should be taken or not?
Yes.
Sandarbha in Vishaya is there. Why? The fellow is suffering disease. And why? What is the prayojana? The disease will be cured. So therefore, like that, this Vedanta Mimamsa inquiry should be conducted because there is a topic of Jiva Brahma Aikya. What is the result? Your samsara will go once for ever. Once for ever. Therefore, Bhojanadivat. So now, but first he proves that Adhyasa proves the prayojana that is told in the subsequent sentence. So in the subsequent sentences. So what is that now? How Adhyasa proves the prayojana. So prayojana that is now being told. That is now being told. Shastram prayojana. You see, this is all in that means a language of reasoning. First, pratijna, thing to be proved is made. Then the hetu, the reason is given, for which illustration is given, and then deduction. This is what it says. This is to be proved. What is that? Shastram prayojanavat. Shastra is what? Has got a result. Why? What is the hetu? Bandha nivartaka jnana hetutva. Shastra being the means which produces the knowledge that removes the bandha. So see, bandha nivartaka jnanasya hetutva. Hetu means being the cause, the one who produces. What knowledge? Jnana. What type of knowledge? Bandha nivartaka jnana hetutva. Shastra produces the knowledge which can remove the ignorance. How? Illustration. Rajjuhu iyam ityadi vakyavat. Like a sentence. This is rope. You should see that, you know the context. This rope means a person got frightened that this is a snake, and to him it is told, light is brought and light is flashed and say, this is rope. Fear it removes or not?
Yes.
Yes. So like that. So therefore, Rajjuyam ityadi vakyava. Bandhaha jnana nivartyaha adhyastatvat rajju sarpavat. Bondage is jnana nivartyaha, is something which is removed by jnana. Next page. So therefore, bandhaha jnana nivartyatvat. So jnana nivartyatvat. See, you should be careful. There is Ratna Prabha, there is Bhamati, there is Nyaya Nirnaya. So now, Bandhaha, we have come to the last line of Ratna Prabha. You should not say Bhamati there. For continuity, you have to turn the page. So therefore, on each page, he has given the captions Bhashya Ratna Prabha, Bhamati and Nyaya Nirnaya. So therefore, when you have come to the last line of any of this tika, then you should take the first line of the same tika on the next page. Bandhaha jnana nivartyaha is something which is terminated, eliminated by what? Jnana. Why? Adhyastatva, because it is falsely attributed. See, adhyasa also means superimposition, can be also translated as false attribution. False attribution. See, the snake is a falsely attributed thing to the rope. What is there is only rope. So we say sarpa is adhyasta, means falsely attributed to the base is the rope. So that we say jnana nivartyaha adhyastatva, being mithya aropita, being anrita, false. How? Rajju sarpava. Rajju sarpava. So iti prayojana siddhi. So what is proved now? Adhyasa proves the prayojana, utility, result. Fine. Now how adhyasa proves the Vishaya? That is what he is going to explain now. Evam, in the same manner, means just as adhyasa has proved the prayojana of Brahma Jidnyasa or Brahma Vichara, same manner. Arthat. Arthat means as a matter of fact, as a matter of course, or in fact. In fact. Arthat. Or it can be in terms of meaning, means in terms of implied meaning. Say, Arthat is a matter of fact, as a matter of course. Jnanat Jivagata Anartha Brahma Nivrittim Phalam Sutrayat. What sutra says? Jnanat, by Atma Jnana, Brahma Jnana, what goes? Jivagata Anartha Brahma Nivrittim Phalam. The Brahma Nirasa, wrong concept pertaining to the Jiva and Samsari. Jivagata Anartha. Anartha means why? Samsaratva is something which is calamitous. So therefore, Brahma. Brahma is ayathartha jnana viparita nischaya. Erroneous ascertainment, adhyasa. Brahma adhyasa, Brahma and adhyasa are synonyms. See, these words we should know exact the import of each and every word. Brahma means ayathartha jnana viparita nischaya. Otherwise, what we call know as adhyasa. So therefore, adhyasa nivritti phalam sutraya. Do you know what is implied there? Jiva brahmanoho aikyam vishayam api arthat suchayati. What does sutra say? Brahmajnana destroys the Brahma, that means erroneous concept of Jiva and Samsari. He says, how we will see, this proves that Jiva Brahma Aikya is there. How we will see, step by step we will go. But see, therefore, first he makes a statement. Phalam Sutrayat means sutra describing the result in itself that Brahma Jnana removes the Anartha Rupa Samsara pertaining to whom? Related to whom? Samsara is related to Brahma or Jiva? Sure? Samsara or Parameshwara? Samsara is neither for Brahma nor for Parameshwara, it is for Jiva. And what he said, Brahma Jnana removes the Samsara Anartha of the Jiva. He says, that is what is told where? In the Sutra. Thereby, in the indirectly or implied sense, Sutra says Jiva and Brahma are identical. How? Let us see now. So that's why Vishayam api arthat. Arthat means arthataha. Arthata. Suchayati. Suggests. Who suggests? Sutrakar. Sutra means who? Sutrakara. So look. Sutra has got a brain behind it. Sutras are not minted just like that. Sutrakara is there. Sutrakara implies that there is a valid subject in the Brahma Jnana. So that is there. In the Shastra, Brahma Vichara Shastra. What is it? Anyat Jnanad, Anyatra Brahma Nivritti. Be careful there. Not Brahma Nivritti. Brahma Nivritti. Says Anyat Jnanad, Anyatra Brahmasya Anivritti. Anyat Jnanad means by the knowledge of a given thing. Anyatra Brahmasya Anivritti. The Brahma, erroneous notion, mistake of something else doesn't go. See, look. See, something is mistaken for something else. Then whatever that is mistaken, that is to be removed, can be removed by what? The knowledge of the same thing and not something else. See, you have mistaken a rope for a snake. Now, a knowledge of a post, is it going to remove your fear of snake?
No.
You have to gain the knowledge of the basis of the mistaken snake. The basis, adhisthana of the mistaken snake. Then only what will happen? Your sarpa fear will go. So like I say, anya jnana means by knowledge of a given thing. Anyatra means in some other thing, some other loka. Brahmasya anivrittehe. Brahma cannot go. With this background, he proves that Jiva and Brahma are identical. Why? Brahma Jnana removes the Brahma of what? Jiva and Samsari, and therefore Jiva and Brahma should be identical. How? Let us see now. Jivaha Brahma Bhinnaha. This is now postulate. Thing to be proved. Pratijna. So this is all Nayayika's language it is. Jivaha Brahma Bhinnaha. See, this shows how the clarity of thinking was there. It's not beating around the bush. This is what lacking in the modern, they say, scientists, they say they claim as scientists. Moment you start investigating, they simply raise their hand. This is all what? This is all something what? Imaginary or something. They have no patience even to conduct the inquiry because already set. The mind is already set. Jivaha Brahma Bhinnaha. So Brahma Bhinna, see that Brahmana Abhinna means not, don't say Brahma Brahma Bhinnaha. So don't say Brahma Bhinna. Brahmana Abhinnaha. So identical say. So why? Tadjnana nivartyadhyasa ashrayatva. So he says it is ashraya, the locus of the adhyasa, error, which can be removed by the knowledge. Which can be removed by the knowledge. So that is what he says. Tadjnana. What is the tadjnana? Brahma jnana. Brahma jnana. Nivartya means Brahma jnanena nivartya. That which can be removed by Brahma jnana. What is it? Adhyasasya ashrayatva. Jiva is the locus of adhyasa, erroneous notion, which is destroyed by Brahma jnana. How this is going to be the reason why Jiva Brahma Aikya is there will be seen now. We will see that how, because see, a knowledge of a given thing cannot remove the Brahma, erroneous concept of something else. The basis of the thing, basis of the Brahma should be identical with the thing whose knowledge removes the Brahma. This will be proved as such.
Apyayantu mamangani vapranashchakshushrotamato badamindriyani cha sarvani sarvam brahma upanishadam maham brahma nirakuryam mama brahma nirakarot anirakaranamastva सन्ततिं श्रुतिमात्रेण यत्पुंसां ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं परम् अतिकल्याणरूपत्वात् नित्यकल्याणसंश्रयात् स्मर्तॄणां वरदत्वाच्च ब्रह्म तन्मङ्गलं विदुः ओङ्कारश्चापशब्दश्च द्वारेकौ ब्रह्मणः पुरा खण्डं भित्त्वा विनिर्यातौ तस्मात् माङ्गलिका उभौ ॐ अथ लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु लोकाः समस्ताः सुखिनो भवन्तु ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः हरिः ॐ श्रीगुरुभ्यो नमः हरिः ॐ
It's about 5 minutes, maybe 4 to 5 minutes. And now it was blinking more rapidly as at least, yes, 4 to 5 minutes. Good, that indication is that 5 minutes you can prepare to wind up.